to spare new shit. Time to spare new shit. I'm rocky on this new bit. Your bet, I'm battered by your summer grip. Lucky I like feeling shit, my stamina can take it. Plastic, super fit, muscle in your gun clip. Bite teeth, nose bleed, tied up in the scarf piece. Time to spare new shit. I'm rocky on this new bit. I'm hot now, you'll see. I fight you just to get peace. Heavyweight wrestler, fight me in your comfort. Let you be superior. Time to spare new shit. Time to spare. Time to spare new shit.
Ah. Okay, now it's working. Hello ladies, hello gentlemen. Welcome to ALR Season 10, round 6, I believe it is, in Miami for the second round of the US doubleheader. We are having my printer go off. But what else we're having? We're having a really tight championship battle in tier 2 with 4 guys within 10 points on our standings. Go on board with someone. Matthias is on a hot lap. Let's follow him. He's already on the back on the first of the two episodes, I'd say. But yeah, let's go through the standings. Hello. Let's go through the standings real quick. So we have Jack leading the standings after a P11, so a not so great race last time round with 58 points. 1 point ahead of King David. So 57 points for him. 54 points for Osvaldo. With 3 podiums. More than anyone else. And Robin with 50. Jacko Lacko with 48. Then 38 for Caesar. 38 for 35 for Matthias, who set a 128-1. And Aman with 25, Rolalula 24, Pyro 18 points. You're racing today. Okay. Jamie 29-1, 1 second slower. Lasso 29-6. Let's go on board with David. Let's turn everything on. Now it's much better. So, Miami Dashboard. Working wonder. Okay, David, 30.6. That's 3 tenths down on Matthias' first sector. The second sector, 3 tenths quicker than Matthias, so it's all gonna be the third sector. For lap times, Jack is 2 tenths slower than Matthias overall. Is in fact quicker. Okay, now we can go back to commentating this. Who is on a lap? Shadow with the first sector, 30.8. Half a second down in the first sector. Waldo on his out lap. Follow Osvaldo's lap. Osvaldo not as good in qualifying as the others, but the race pace of that man is really consistent. And as I've said before, 3 podiums. What's going to be really interesting today is that we have a mixed conditions race. So it's going to be raining at the beginning, and that's going to cause chaos at the start. And I'm all in for that. Shadow P7 Osvaldo. Let's watch Osvaldo. What he can do. Oh my god, he takes a lot of the curb. is a bit understeery. Yeah, but he takes so much of the curve. As for his first sector, 30.990, so 31. He races 7/10 of fastest lap, or fastest first sector. This track is really tricky. I see your DNFs. Okay. This track is really tricky on traction, and yeah, overall grip is really low. So you have to run these low wings, and then yeah, just for the performance. And personally, for me, that isn't fun at all. It's more of a pain to drive. Now Ronaldo will cross the line, go P6, 1.3 seconds up. As Ella, with the quickest first sector, is in neutral. Aborted his lap, probably. Yeah, I don't know what his mission is. I guess we will find out soon enough. Robin in the line. 30.6 in the first sector. Matthias improves by 0.2 in the first sector. 30.148. 30.904 for Jack, so not a good first sector. 32.4. So 0.2 off David in the second sector. I think David again much lower wings than Matthias. The second and third sector have those great. The Alpha blocked Ella. Ah, okay. Well, that might go to the steward. And Matthias, yeah, messes his lap out. What can Jack do in the second sector? Jack with 32.3, but 1/10 off, but for his first sector was a nightmare. Let's go. Robin says, my teammate from Tier 1. I thought he was supporting Mercedes here. Yeah, Robin, last time out, he's P2, okay, amazing. Last time out, he had an amazing race from last to third or fourth it was, but in the end, I think he had contact with Roller Ruler and yeah, then went down to last. Nacho retired. In sector 1. Now we got with David. Let's go. Let's do a lap on board with David. Our four-seater can he improve even more. Yeah, he seems confident in his car. Stays well within track limits. His first sector has been 7/1000 slower than his first sector last time around, so but still 3/10 down on Matthias. Sector. What can we do in the second one? So he is improving, but marginally. He's 3/100 up. What can he do for a lap time in the end? Seems like he's hit his... Oh, bit of oversteer on the exit, yeah. And he aborts the lap, goes into the pit. Exit oversteer for him. Matthias going out again. his next and probably final attempt. Okay, into turn 1, Matthias goes over the curves. These are quite deadly if you hit them wrong. He does it well enough. Goes through the curves of the S's. Survives the S's. And will now finish the first sector. That's been his stronghold. He's up by 1.5 tenths in the first sector. He's up by 4 tenths on David's first sector. This clumsy section of the circuit. Let's see over this chicane. Can make it. Okay, good. So, 32.5. So, still 2 tenths up on David, but he's lost 2 tenths in that second sector, probably all in the straight. And let's see what he can do. Over the line, a few seconds separating us from Matthias, going P2, almost a tenth down from David. David's low downforce setup seems to be working. Jack is improving by 2.5 tenths. Ella, fastest first sector for the time being. And Ella will go P3 behind Matthias. Not in behind him. Jack P5. Okay, Robin also starting a lap. So the first sectors of Ella really quick. He's also going through the high downforce approach. Robin in the first sector, 30.3. So that's a tenth down on Matthias's first sector. 3 tenths up though on David's first sector. So I think a middle ground between the two setups would have been perfect. Has anyone got that middle ground? The driver with the number 69 will try snatch pole from David. David on fire the last 2 races. As Ella retired, Ella crashes here. Oh my goodness. Oh, Robin has to overtake Jack in the second sector. 32.3, so a 10th down on David's second sector. So he's still up on David theoretically. Let's see. Robin will go across the line. Will he have a new pole sitter? Yes! By 3 100ths of a second. Robin overtakes King David. Jamie goes the provisional pole. Yeah. That's the man that has the pace hidden in him. 27.8 out of nowhere. Half a 10th up on Robin. The top 3 split by less than 100. What can David do? David can spin. Okay, so he can do another lap. But does he have enough tire life? Does he have time? I don't know. He doesn't seem to be in a hurry. Okay. Do we have any quick sectors being set? Maybe by Roller Rula now. Oh my god, too much speed and a spin. Roller Rula. Nothing for him. Let's see Jack Tolato. He is traditionally quick. Has had a few mistakes. 30.695. So it's about on par with David's first sector. Half a tenth down on that time. What can Jacko do in the cell? We can validate in the second sector. So, on board with Osvaldo. Can he get some form in qualifying? Okay, quicker than David by 10. Let's see what he can do. So, Jamie, Robin, David, Matthias, Jack, Ella, Pyro, Rollerula, and Jackalaka will not improve. Osvaldo probably the only one that can do something about it. Otherwise, the grid is set. This hasn't been the quickest way through the chicane, I think. But, yeah, let's see what Osvaldo can do in the second sector. 32.560. That's 2 tenths down on Jamie. He's improving by 8 tenths though, so he's about 2 tenths down. Can he gain 2 tenths in the last sector? Can he get pole? Can Osvaldo get pole? In Miami, in Florida, Osvaldo will get P7. Okay. Half a second down on Jamie. And Jamie, I believe first outing this season in Tier 2, gets the pole position. A well-known name. I've said Jamie's got pole position enough times last season and in the season before too. Jamie in front of Robin, in front of David, in front of Matthias, Ella, Jack, Osvaldo. This is a really stacked top 7 here. Really stacked top 7. Then Pyro in 8th, Rollerula, and Jacko. The top 10. Then Lasso, Shadow, Nacho, Easy Level Bot, and Caesar run out the grid. Wow. So, you have a nice little poll in the YouTube chat. Who's gonna win the race? You can vote. And look at this rain. It's gonna be, I think, full wets for the beginning. Oh my goodness me! This is gonna be a good race. I can feel it. I can feel it. We're waiting for player. If you also want to have some fun races, maybe want to join us and are here for the first time, you can buy the game for as little money as possible on enable.com. If you use the ALR link from the Discord server, we get some money that we can invest into the prize pool for the season. Let's go for the formation lap. Is it wet tires? Yes, it is wet tires for the beginning. Look at the damp patches. Look at the wet patches. Look at the rain. This start, oh my goodness me, is gonna be that biblical. I'm really interested in to see who has damage after the first sector. This is gonna be a good start. I have a feeling. I mean, for me, a good start is as much carnage as possible. Just to make it clear. Okay. The Roller Rule and Ella disqualified from the formation lap. Their tires are gonna be colder than you would need them. So will they cause some carnage on the start? We don't know. Ella from P5, Roller Rule pretty much in the middle, P9. And the field is quite spread out. The starts are hard as it is on this game, and following the tier 1 race that I've been in, the start there was, yeah, it was horrific. There was a big crash in turn 1, and then some near-death experiences in the next few turns, as people are lining up to the grid. Look at Jack warming those tires up. Will Jack overshoot? Oh, Osvaldo overshot his red spot. Caesar. Okay, it is 5 red lights in Miami, and it is a long wait. And it's finally lights out, and away we go. Amazing start from David. David will go into first. He gets down the inside. Yes, David is up into first from Jamie. What an amazing start from him. Then we have Matthias in the back. Robin, Ella, Jack, Osvaldo. Oh, Robin struggling there. Is he going to lose a few places here? Yes, he lost a place to Ella. And he can save it from Jack. Okay. The start is really hectic. Oh, Lasso has done something. Lasso has done something. Okay, David has overtaken 2 cars from the start. He's had the best start possible in P1 from Jamie and Matthias. Now, this is where the higher downforce setup might come into their own in the rain. Because if I'm pretty honest, the low downforce setup in the rain, they are really, really hard to drive. But David, 7/10, the gap. Okay. No DNFs after the first lap. That's not usual. Lasso re-overtaking. Easy level got for P13. So David already 1.2 seconds in 1 lap. Jamie behind him. Matthias following Jamie as well. Shadow. There was a yellow flag. Full Lasso has the pit. Okay, probably having damage. So after lap 2, let's take a look at who has any kind of damage. Nacho has some front wing damage. Really? No, front wing damage. Look at the top 4. They have quite a big gap to Robin. Robin, not as quick in the rain. Has to be said. And Ella will go down the inside of Matthias and gets the move done, but the switchback, yeah, way too hot from Ella. Way too hot from Ella into that corner. as Lasso spins once again. Lasso, yeah, really having some issues. I remember that one race where I've been racing against Lasso in Canada. That was mixed conditions as well. That was a really tight race. Okay, the field quite spread out. Ella on the back of Matthias though. With this game, there is a tendency that you lose so much grip as soon as you're like half a second behind. If you're really close, like 2/10, no problem. Oh my god, as Matthias sends one down the inside on Jamie, and it's a switchback for Jamie. They're side by side through the S's. Jamie keeps ahead. Oh, but I think he's had a bit of a tank slapper at the exit, and Matthias, yeah, in the end is ahead of Jamie. What's up with Ella? Ella also overtakes Jamie. Okay. That was quite a big lunge from Matthias for P2. Let's see if anyone can profit from the slipstream on the straight. Robin has slight wind damage. And Ella goes down the inside, gets P2, but can Matthias do something about it? Not for now. Oh, Ella spins! Oh my goodness me. Oh no, this is a big moment. So Matthias had to brake. I hope he doesn't have damage. Let's take a look. He has 3% damage to his front wing, but he had to brake. He had to go to a full stop because Ella spun just in front of him. So Jamie has been freed from those two. He has Robin now behind him, but oh my goodness me, Matthias just cannot catch a brake. Always has something stopping him. Robin struggling with the oversteer, as David said. A fast slap, David with a 6 gap to the next car behind him. Okay. It's a new dynamic to this race. Okay, Robin lining up a move on Jamie. Let's see if he's gonna go down the inside. Yes, he is. Can he get the right braking point? Opens up the corner nicely and oh, has a big tank slap at the exit. This is gonna be crucial. Does he spin like Ella? No, he doesn't. Does he keep ahead into this chicane? Oh, they're still there side by side. Eventually, he's gonna come out ahead, but Jack is also there. Jack is also there. Who's gonna get the P2 here? Is it gonna be Jamie or Jack for P3 here? Oh, Jack has the inside line. Does he overcook it here? No, he doesn't. Okay. Jack gets P3. Jamie falling down the order. Our pole sitter now down to P4. David, 8 seconds off a gap. 8 seconds is massive. But remember, same situation in Austria. David, 22 seconds of a gap, gets a puncture. So sometimes not even the gap can save you from this almighty game. As in terms of tire wear, we're not looking too good, any of the drivers. There is one driver particularly struggling with the rear tires. Oh, Jack's parking here. He's running a low ride height. So, can he challenge Robin for P2 here? That's the question. David, another fastest lap. He's just throwing them at us. Lap 5 out of 29. Last entirely in the race. The question is, can we expect this rain to ease up? And when do you go for intermediate tires? As Ella overtakes Matthias. Oh, this is a good scrap here. Pyro! Oh my goodness me! Ella is out of the race. It's a safety car. Oh my god. What is this? Robin drive-through speeding under the safety car. What was this? It was a contact between Pyro and Ella. Contact between Pyro and Ella. Pyro has major damage. Will need to pit. Robin as a drive-through will need to go through the pits. Not now. 76%. David, what does he do? Does he pit? He does pit. He has 12 seconds. Can he do a pit stop and come out ahead of Robin? Everyone pits. Okay. Are they going for another set of wets or for inters? David's gone for inters. What does Robin do? What does Jack do? Intermediates. Everyone's going on for intermediates. Osvaldo changing his wing. Pyro will definitely have to change his wing, and it's a double stack for the Alfa Romeo guys. So not a good outlook. Oh. The Haas player lagging quite a bit. Shadow not pitting. Quite bad tire wear, but he decides to stay out. Okay. Same thing with... Okay, Cedar Ringbonga out on the intermediate. Wow, that was a big crash. Let me rewatch that. I need to rewatch this. This was really big. Okay, so what happens here? Oh, I think... Yeah, I think it's just... the trajectories of the two cars crossed. And there was like just wheel banging. Front left to rear right. And Ella got collected. Yeah. And that's what I think happened. Let's see if there's any reactions to that in the PFP chat. Ella asks, what was that? And Pyro says, not entirely sure. So yeah, it's a situation that no one is quite sure what happened there. What is sure, the guys that were in that battle will need a new pair of underwear. What I mean, what did I say? Just new underwear. I think I was about to say new pair of shoes, but that doesn't make sense. Yeah, I've got a brain fart. And we've got a safety car. Ella says he went on the inside and Pyro closed him. Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was thinking too. So I think we're gonna have another lap of the safety car before it comes in. So was Waldo into pits again? What has he done? He's down to 13. We're 9 laps into this race out of 29 laps. This might turn out to be a really long race in the end. Robin got some wind damage under the safety car. He maybe hit David. Well, if he did hit David, David was an AI, and that's not allowed. So he would have gone to the safety car will be in this lap, and we will go back to racing. David in the first 9 laps seemed untouchable. What's the situation going to be like in the next 20 laps? Let's see. David with a really good restart. Already 8/10 of a gap. The question is Robin with his damage. How much can he do? Keep the guys behind him. Pyro's lost some places. Not a great restart from Pyro as Matthias and Easy Level Bot in a fight. Matthias is ahead. Oh, Jamie! Oh, no. Jamie's had a big moment. Jamie's had some oversteer. Lost some time. Did he lose before? No, he didn't. Oh, no, he did. Oh, he lost the car as well on that curb. Oh, my goodness me. Jamie's out of the race. Oh, my goodness. And almost collected. Oh, my days. Is it a safety car? It should be a safety car. Everything went wrong for Jamie there, and we witnessed it live on cam. This car is there stranded. There doesn't seem to be a safety car. As Pyro overtakes Matthias. He does. Okay. So in our poll, Jamie did not win a single vote for who will win the race. Robin, David, and someone else. Who that someone else is. But 2 votes each. Okay, can Pyro get you a little bit? David with a fastest lap. Robin still has to serve his drive-through. So when does he do it? I probably do it at the last possible time. As Pyro is ahead of Easy Level Bot, Matthias into the pit. Okay, from the wet tires, he's probably gonna go into the Inter now. Yeah. So that's a mistake of a safety car, not to pit for Inters. Full wets from Matthias. David sovereignly leading the race. Okay. 12 drivers remaining. Jack, will he go around the outside on Robin? He would like to, but I think that's yeah, not a real possibility. Let's see, maybe for the next straight he does something. Jack is closing in, and he is gonna have an opportunity using his overtake mode. But not that much overspeed. I think Robin has to pit this lap. Otherwise he will face disqualification. Yeah. David, another fastest lap. He's smashing it. Robin will exit P11. Oh no, P10, just in front of Nacho and just behind his teammates. So will we have another intra-team battle at AlphaTauri? We don't know. Jack with the fastest first sector. A half a second fastest first sector. So the conditions are getting better and better and better. Okay, the track temperature is also going up, so we might get some dry running here in this race. David fastest second sector at 3/10. We're gonna have another fastest lap. And who will get it? David or Jack? David with a 39.7. Jack 39.4. Jack fastest lap. So is Jack the one that can threaten David? Because David seems to be in control pretty much here. Pyro is leading. Kind of leading train. But the gaps are quite big in that train. So lots of space for other cars to pit into the spaces between the cars. So I would like to have some battles here. Jack, another quickest first sector. So yeah, the conditions are improving, but lap by lap. So the question is, when do we get to the crossover point? Truck temps are rising. David Caesar with the fastest lap, 38.417. Okay. We are around about the halfway through the race now. In Miami Gardens, and David is leading. Yes, quite a margin. To be fair, Matthias fastest lap, 38.1. Reducing the gap to Nacho. Shadow within a second of Jacolaco. And gets the fastest first sector. Track conditions surely getting better, and the rain is getting lighter. If I can recall correctly, the pole lap was what was it, 27.4 or something like that, and now we're lapping like 37 something, so that's 10 seconds slower than pole lap, so dry conditions are not far away. Maybe like 3 more seconds of improvement and we will have dry conditions. 2 to 3 seconds, I expect conditions to improve. Caesar, another fastest first sector. The rain seems to have stopped, or is it really light now? So I think in the next 2 to 3 laps we might see the first people pit. Or dry tires. Another fast lap, 37.4. that from the last lap is an improvement, I believe, by 10. Osvaldo, Roller Ruler, Robin, all pitting. Okay. I think, yeah, it's time for slicks, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for slicks. Let's watch with Osvaldo. How do they behave? The curves are slippery, so you would need to watch out for the curves. Needs to be a bit of understeer. But Osvaldo, let's compare his first sector, from the second sector onwards with lead something of a fair comparison. Okay, David pits as well. Caesar pits. Jack pits. Pyro pits. Jack Calaco pits. Everyone's pitting. Falcon, Shadow. Okay, Shadow's pitted already. He's gonna move up into P5, it seems like. Yeah. The Shadow has... quite a good opportunity for a top 5 finish here. So now with the dry conditions, DRS has been enabled. Osvaldo has moved up ahead of easy level, but what can we expect from the next 12 laps? There's no one apart from easy level bot that gets the assistance of DRS. Oh, Matthias gets a DRS. He might want to overtake Robin and Nacho. Roller rule up. 3-second time penalty. Practically the first penalty of that sort for the race. Right weather has arrived. Osvaldo gets the fastest lap on his medium tire, 33.7. That would be. Actually, Robin and Matthias here. Quite a battle. ERS, but not gaining enough. But will Robin throw one down the inside? Yes, he will, and Robin goes up ahead of Nacho. Now it's crucial for Matthias to get that position as well, as soon as possible. Nacho gets a 3-second time penalty. Seems all out of rhythm there. And Matthias get it. with the DRS. And the toe, will he throw one down the inside? He looks to the inside, but will not do anything. Ah, frustrating there. But here, maybe down the inside. Losing ERS, Matthias, but goes ahead. Okay, Matthias, P10 for him. As he's used up a lot of his battery. Lacko gaining on Shadow. Lacko. Oh, gets a bit of a tank slapper there. Can he still do something? 7/10's back, so yeah, David another fast lap, very on flat. Lacko cannot do anything here. We on this straight, 9 laps to go. David steadily keeping that gap to Caesar P2. Pyro, after his incident with Ella, still managing to be in P4, so and has quite a decent gap, so even if he gets a penalty, he'll still keep be ahead. Matthias will try and throw one down the inside on Robin. He does it. Matthias ahead of Robin. 9 for him. Oh, I think he just brushed the wall there. But can Robin re-attack him now? On this rate. He will definitely have the opportunity. Caesar, fastest lap of the race so far, 31.045, so by 2/100ths quicker. As Robin repasses Matthias. Matthias, though, will have another opportunity. Will he throw it down the inside? No, he will not. Oh, he will. He will. Don't mind my mistake. Oh my goodness me, that was close. But Matthias is ahead of Robin. Oh my days. They've been heading for the wall there. That was close. Oh my goodness me. Matthias ahead of Robin. Can he keep ahead for this DRS race is the question. 7/10 is the gap. Holy moly. Seems like he can. Robin, penalty for track limits. Usually is really close to Matthias. Will he pass him again? Try to go down the inside. Matthias leaves him so much space. Or maybe try a switchback. Yeah, Matthias goes for a switchback. Really clever there. They're side by side already. Who will have the DRS is the good question. No ERS crucially for Matthias. Matthias has the DRS though, and he will have the racing line. Into turn one. Who will come out in front? It is gonna be Robin for the time being. Robin stays ahead. The battle for P9 really heated. One Shadow cannot overtake Jacko Lacko. Matthias. Oh my goodness, so deep from Robin there into the corner. Matthias almost passed him there. I guess Matthias is gonna have to wait until the second back straight, which I think is the more elegant version of passing. Because then you're quite sure that you will not get repassed until the next big yellow straight. If you can get the move done nice and early. Which Matthias kind of does. Robin wants to stick it around the outside. Robin wants to still be there, and he still is there. He will have the inside line and the overspeed into turn one. This battle for the fourth lap running. Still there. Robin is ahead of Matthias. Okay. Entering lap 24 will be David. His gap steadily there. Roswaldo retired. Oh my goodness. That has to be a safety car. Yeah, he's crashed out of the chicane. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, the man with the most podiums and a title contender with 50 points, I believe, out of this race. It's a late safety car, so we'll get some big action before the end of the race. Jack Pitts, is he gonna go for soft tires? He is giving up some positions. Definitely. Oh, he's changing the wing. Okay, yeah. Now it makes sense. But everyone behind him pits as well. Shadow pits, Easy Robot pits, Robin pits, Matthias pits. Jack is now in the prime position. Jack is in the prime position to get all of the guys in front. He has fresh softs, and he will have them for a few laps. 3 laps, I believe. 2 laps. Depends when the safety car comes in. But that can make difference. This track is really wide. It has really wide corners. It has so many racing lines available. You can't pass around here. It is possible. Question is, what's the delta gonna be like between the tires? What can you do with those tires? But Osvaldo, a real mistake from him. Has to be said, a really rare mistake. Osvaldo doesn't make driving errors so often. Jamie says, I am so sad after his crash. I feel that. Definitely. Because he was running nicely and then that third, literally. Literally, it. Oh, and he's had a... Oh, okay. David, Caesar, Pyro, Jacko, Lacko also pits. David and Caesar with no issues, but will Pyro and Jackalacko with their double stack option, will they stay ahead of Jack? This might be close between Jackalacko and Jack. Jack's ahead. Jack is ahead. Jack is up into P4. Okay. Pyro is in P3. Oh. Pyro, after 2 DNFs, I've told him I don't want to see you crash. And it seems like I'm gonna see him on the podium. If he just keeps it up. So the safety car will most likely be in next lap. We gotta see. Not too many really slow sections on this track. Hey, just waiting on Roller to catch up, and I think if we can go for 3 laps of racing. That means 1 lap of that is gonna involve DRS. Can Pyro keep up his podium? Can David continue the domination that he's had all race long? Can Matthias go up? Robin go up? Can Jeff maybe go up? That is question we all want to answer. In this lap, official message from Ace Control. David going wide. When will he go? He's waiting. He's leaving it late, and I think he's gone. I think he's gone. He is gone, and Pyro will go down the inside. He'll have the inside line for P2. Heaves it. Heaves it. In P3 still. Okay. No major action at the restart. Oh, there's a yellow flag. Shadow has had a spin. Okay. Now what happens from now on? Matthias up to P8. Robin P7. Profiting from the spin in the back. Can Caesar go for the lead? Oh, he could. He could have. But he decided to stay behind. Pyro also really close. This is gonna be tight. This is a sector where David has been particularly strong. Sector 3. These are looking to the inside, but will not do anything. Starting lap 28. The penultimate lap, David 4/10 out of Caesar, who sets the fastest lap. 4/10 out of Pyro. Half a second now, 6/10 out of Jack. Who will get the race win? That's a really tricky question. Oh my god, and Caesar spins. Okay, so he will definitely not get the race win. On that slippery curve that I've been talking about whole quali long, and the rainy start of the race. And it has killed him. He's down to P10 now. We'll get a point. I think he would have preferred the win. Shadow gets a penalty. Robin has a penalty. That means Matthias will get P6. Anyway, but can he pass it? He can. He's also gonna get it on track. Maybe he wants the top 5. Pyro 1.2 seconds behind David, so will not have DRS most likely. Yes, almost paying out there. One lap and one straight, one corner to master. Does David have this in the bag? 1.5 seconds. You would assume so, but stranger things have happened in this tier so far. 1.8 seconds, 1.6 now. You would assume he has this in the bag. Pyro, does he have P2 in the bag? He's got Jack just behind him, but it seems he has the podium, definitely. Robin, he would need something of a miracle to keep P6 in this race. Let's see if Jack can do something about Pyro. So does he even have DRS? He doesn't have DRS. He was just over a second at the detection point. Behind. Oh, easy level bot on Jacko Lacko gets the position for P4. There's one more opportunity for Jacko Lacko to reclaim P4 in this race. Can Jacko Lacko do something? Low ERS for easy level bot. Oh, he wants to go. They touch. Oh, whoa. This is... Oh. This is going to be close. David crosses the line. Wins the race in front of Pyro, in front of Jack. Easy level bot. Jacko Lacko, Matthias, Robin, Caesar, Nacho, Roller Rula, and Shadow. Congratulations to David on his win here in Miami. You can see he's happy. He is happy. To retake the lead of the championship, second win of the season, second win in a row. Osvaldo taking a big hit. And Pyro with a podium. Pyro's season has gone 5th, 6th, 12th. DNF. Now podium. Let's go after 2 DNFs. Yeah, 2 DNFs and 1 pointless finish. Pyro wins, and this is David winning for the Alpine team, going top of the standings, and there's the champagne. This was tier 2 for today. Thank you very much for joining in. Have fun, visit our partners, visit our Twitter, Instagram, follow and like every post, like this video, and subscribe to the channel if you still haven't. That was it. I'll see you next week for Hungary. Have fun and good night.